I'm not. I'm gonna go with Welcome back for another studio vlog. Today we are setting up my first run and pouring my first run of tin candles for my new mystery book bundles. If you've been on my channel before, we have been talking about books rather frequently lately. Welcome back. It is now the next day. So yesterday I started preparing everything to pour the candles, but my husband and my oldest have the flu. So I had to stop taking the, and after days of saying, you should probably go to the doctor. Yesterday was the day they wanted to go. I pushed everything off to the side, knowing I could get to it another time, and took them to the doctor. They definitely have the flu. Hopefully now we can be on, hopefully now I can be on the upswing of it. So yeah, I need to get all of these candles out, and I actually was remembering when I came to sit down, I need my notebook because my notebook has which color vessel goes with which fragrance. Like I had planned all of that out beforehand. So I need to clean off my table, set up the vessels, get my notebook, prepare the pour. Let's do that now. Always something with me, isn't it? Okay, my trusty notebook. I'm telling you, this notebook, look, I only have a couple pages left. I have more than I thought, but I only have a little bit left, and you know how seriously I take my notebooks. This one also, this one's really nice. I like how smooth the pages are. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Okay, so this is what I planned like last week, I think. And I had a plan before that and then changed the plan before that. So now I have this plan. My plan was for these sage vessels, for this like green sage color vessel, it was to do welcome home. Do I go punny and send it with a like thriller or like with romance? I don't know yet. I'm not sure. See, this is where my plan kind of doesn't align because I've got 4 vessels. I'm offering 4 fragrances, but here on my paper I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which I knew I was going to have a 5th one for seasonal, but I wasn't starting with that yet. We need to think about this for a second because I also need to see, do I have the oil needed to make these? All right, hold on. figured it out. So I think what I'm going to do, the Sage and Cloud, so these two are going to be for the romance novels. And those, the cloud color is going to be Simbi Daydream. I'm going to save like what I'm going to call them for the end and not reveal them together. So the cloud is going to be a romance theme, and it's going to be Simbi Daydream. And then the Sage one is going to be White Tea and Time. I think that will be good. I'm going to be honest, this is my absolute favorite vessel. I love the green. That's like my color green though. So then for black, obviously we'll make that a thriller theme, and that's going to be the mango and coconut milk from Midwest. And then finally the peach is going to be for historical fiction books or bundles. I can't tell you the fragrance oil for that one yet, but as soon as I can tell you, I will tell you. And then that one, so that one will be the peach. I feel good now that I have it figured out. So let me mark this page with an old sticky note. So I don't lose it. I tend to be losing my pages. Okay, I think that's the final iteration of the plan. And I realized that I really burnt my finger. Like I cannot feel my finger. I don't know 100% for sure what happened there, but it definitely hurts. Okay, so yet another full-on change of plans. So I actually didn't realize I don't have any daydreaming left, but I do have quite a few other like large bottles of fragrance oil. So I'm now going to order something new for this, and possibly in the future we can revisit daydream. So what I need to do now is in the peach vessels, I'm still going to do that fragrance that I can't name yet. I'm still going to do that. But in the black jar, I'm going to do Quill and Ink Simbi. I love that smell. And if I had Haunted Library, I would do that one instead. Haunted Library is probably, if I had to pick a top favorite from them, who would it be? If I had to pick a top fragrance oil from Simbi, I would probably pick White Cashmere, but I have been selling candles made with the Haunted Library fragrance since I started making candles, and it has always been like historically a bestseller for me. I call it chapter book. So anyway, if I had that, I would use it, but I don't have any more. So for the black vessel, we're going to go Quill and Ink. And then for Cloud, which is the blue, I thought I was going to use Simbi Daydream, but I'm not. I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Midwest's mango and coconut milk. And for Sage, we'll stick with white tea. Yeah, we'll stick with white tea. There we go. Now I've got everything ready. So, all right, now I've got everything ready. My brother just came and picked up my son for like a dude's afternoon out. My husband's working, the toddler's sleeping, my oldest is laying down. She's still flu-like. So let's see how much we can get done. We still need to make our labels as well. So I'm gonna hopefully get all that stuff done right now during this nap time. realized that, okay, that's better. Pouring in the matte black jars was very hard. It was like hard to see the inside, like how high I was filling it. So hopefully they're all good. I think they are, but it was definitely challenging to like see where the wax level was inside of the black ones, like specifically inside of the black ones. Then I have the peach jars, but the fragrance oil that I want to use, the reason I can't say what it is because a company sent it to me to test and provide like notes for before they launched. So they actually have not launched yet. And like the fragrance oils aren't available. And I can just feel my hair, I can just feel my hair flopping around up there. But that's just the day we're having. So anyway, so I have that oil, and it is, I'm telling you, all of the ones that they sent me absolutely rival Simbi. And you know how deeply I stand Simbi. So that's saying a lot. I love them, but I don't know exactly when they're launching yet. So I thought, after kind of mulling it over, that might not be the best choice because I don't know when they're going to launch. And I only have like about 1.5 ounces left, so that won't be enough to launch with, unfortunately. So I need to come up with a new fragrance for that last one, the peach, which is my historical fiction. And I don't know what to do. Let me see. I could do lavender haze. I would really like a break from lavender though. Or maybe a cedar lavender. I have a cedar lavender. It's not very unique. I could do Top Shelf Speakeasy. We know I love that one. In this store is where all my fragrance oils are. If you've ever seen the disaster that is my closet, that's it. Okay, hold on. We need to, oh, see, there it is. Okay, we need to investigate this further. Hang on. I made it out. I made it out of the depths. Okay, cannot wait until I thin that down. Okay, I pulled out Bright Sunshine and I also pulled out Top Shelf Speakeasy. I love both of them. I have Bright Sunshine actually burning in my kitchen right now. Bright Sunshine is like closer to what I was going for, like scent profile wise, but Top Shelf Speakeasy is always super, super popular. Okay, I'm gonna do Bright Sunshine strictly because it's already open, which I know is, which makes no sense, but that's how I'm going to make this decision. All right, let's pour this last one and then move over into our labels. Here I am a couple of weeks later to film the outro for this video. I don't know what happened, but you know, sometimes I get in like my cluster filming where I'm filming multiple videos at one time, and typically it works out fine, but there are occasions where I'll film like a bunch of different clips and I won't check to make sure I have complete videos like until later. And when I went to edit this video here to post it, I realized I didn't have an outro for it. So here I am. These candles turned out so cute. I have gotten some requests for wholesale orders for them as well. So I think people are really liking the tins, which is fabulous. I'm very excited about that. So I'm pretty pumped about it. They're nice, they're springy, they're fun, they're like fresh, and I'm pretty excited to continue to use them. Anything that you might need from today's video, I did link down in the description box below, along with some other things that can help you out, especially if you are looking for more resources. I do have a Patreon. Though I'm considering switching to a stand store, I've really been kind of considering like what I want the future of my business to be for quite some time. I've been updating like my studio and everything like that, and just really thinking, you know, what I want the future to look like for me and my brand. And one of the things that I was trying to figure out was the best way to provide the community that I have built here with like value and resources and ways to help you and your business, like when you're starting out, and even, you know, maybe if you're more advanced. So I've got some things kind of bouncing around. I just, again, can't figure out if Patreon is the best place for it or if something like a stand store would be a better place for it. So if you would like to put your 2 cents in down in the comments, I would really appreciate that. The main difference is Patreon, you are subscribing monthly for updates and resources. So it could be, you know, a plethora of different things, but typically mine are like recipe cards and digital downloads. Or would you be more likely to check out a stand store where it's not a monthly subscription that includes all of the resources? You pay per resource that you are interested in downloading. Which one of those sounds better to you? I definitely see the merit in both of them. So it's hard for me to like decide, you know what I mean? I'm not sure which is better for us here on the channel. I can't decide. But along with that decision will come others. So please provide your insight down below. This is for you all. So anything that you care to share, I would love to hear about. Okay, I'll see you next week.